Alright guys, it's winter, it's not much I can do, and I'm bored, so I'm constantly trying to find some kind of excuse to what to do. I know I gotta wash my car, but it's cold, it's winter, it's freezing, it's yeah, it's not the greatest. But anyways, so I'm doing some very silly, probably one of the most useless mods I ever done. I'm swapping my bumper lights for some crazy cheap Chinese lights that I found on you can actually find these lights on eBay. I found them on I actually already installed them, at least I mounted them, but I haven't wired them up yet because it's cold. It's always cold and my little fingers are always cold, so I just need to finish wiring them up. But anyways, I found them on Aliexpress for like $30, so I figured might as well try to install them. I tried to include a couple of videos how I prepped them, how I fixed them, what I did to them, because they don't fit directly into the bumper, but as you can see, they fit directly into the bumper now after I did some modifications. So I already have my wire over here for these lights. It's dual action lights, so my black is gonna be my common ground for them, and then my blue is gonna be for something, and the white is gonna be for something. I need to check my notes. So for now I'm gonna wire it up to my WOS switch, but I only have one spare spot in there, so I'm actually gonna remove my hood amber lights from over here, and I'm gonna wire up the second wire in there, because soon I'm actually gonna remove two of these lights. I don't need to have two of them. I'm gonna just keep one, because that was very original lights that I installed. Now I have these big Auxbeam lights, so I don't really need to have these amber lights. So I don't know guys, if you want them I'll send them to you, or not I'll just give them away somewhere else. So I'm gonna be replacing these lights. So for now I'm just gonna pop the cover off, and before my fingers are freeze I'm gonna try to wire this up, and also gonna include some videos what I did with these lights and how I made it work.
Flashback.
Alright guys, so it's actually snowing, but the whole weekend is gonna be snowing, so I'm not gonna be able to work outside. But in the meantime I'm preparing those lights, modifying the mounting and the bracket, how I'm gonna mount them, because they're not gonna fit in there just on its own. I have to modify a bracket for there, so I'm reusing the old ones. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna try to make it work. So I'm actually gonna reuse these old housings that I pulled out from the French truck. They all come apart easy, they're not even sealed. That's why he got water in here, because these lenses were not sealed at all. They just snap in there, but they come out easy. So this part breaks as well, so this can be pulled out. Now I know that these tabs are broken and I only have these two and pretty much this one, but the lights are so light, so even with the two tabs and one over here, it's gonna hold it no problem. So I have no problem with that. I am not worried about that. Besides that, those lights are so cheap, I don't even know if they're gonna last or not, so I don't want to spend to buy a new housing. If they work good, eventually maybe I replace the housing as well. But like I said, this part comes out. Now I know this is adjustable to go up and down, but it's okay. So now I'm gonna cut a hole over here across, that way I can push the light in here and get the wire into here, and of course gonna wash it all, and then I'm gonna glue the new lights into here. Gonna seal it all on the inside and glue it. This is cut, and this is still pretty sturdy, so that's no problem. So like I said, now just gonna wash it, let it all dry, put the new lights in here, make sure they're at the right level, and glue it on the sides. Alright guys, so since we have a snowstorm outside, I'm gonna be working inside, and anyways I should work inside because it's in the winter and I need to glue a lot of stuff. So this is actually how the lights look. I already put a lot of silicone around here, here, and even around here. Now there is a hole over here that goes all the way through here. You can actually see light. I taped it all up. I'm gonna attach a picture, because that's used for this very flimsy looking mounting brackets. I mean, it's probably gonna work, but like I was saying, but my plan is to reuse these brackets from the lights. I know they're partially broken, but they should be still good. So I took the lens out I made a notch over here, cut it all away. So that way, my plan is to get these wires in there. Actually, I need to make sure that this is facing out on this light and on this light. And that's because we have a special lens in there. So this wire has to go through here. So the plan is for this to go in there, and it sits perfect. I think it fits very perfect. So once I position this right where it has to be, I'll line this hole. Where is this hole? I don't know where this hole. Cannot see it anymore. Well, I'll find it. So the plan is to put it like that. I'm gonna glue it, put silicone around there, and that's it. This should be good like that. I think it should be good. Yeah. So now just gonna spend some time doing all of this, making sure that it all fits, and glue it, and gonna keep it in the house for the next 24 hours so it dries out. Like I said, it comes with these brackets in this box, and this is the manual, the setup, which I'm gonna talk about later, how to connect it. It's a little bit, it's not too complicated, but it's a little bit involved. But yeah, gonna work on this now. These fog lights, they're okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the housing and anything, and the lights, they do work, but they only want when the headlights are on. So the way they wired up, I have to turn this on, and then I have to turn the headlights on, and then the bumper yellow lights are on. As you can see, they're on. They're actually pretty bright, they're not too bad, but I cannot just push the switch and turn them on its own, which I could rewire it and do something else, but let's see if we can make something else happen. Alright, and just like that, after a little bit of struggle with bolts, especially the ones all the way in the back over here, because there is like no space for wrench or anything. All the hardware are out. Luckily they didn't snap, but I'm really not happy with this hardware, and I'm not gonna be reusing this. First of all, this is 11 and it's very uncommon wrench, and they're too long and they're not good there. So I'm gonna do the same thing what I did on my friend's truck when I was replacing his lights. I have a box of these 1/4-inch bolts. This is a perfect length. You don't need them a mile long, and I'm gonna use these nuts. I'm gonna shave them off with the grinder on one side, so when they go behind there, because the bolt is gonna go this way and this gonna go this, the excess of nut, the part that I'm gonna be shaved off is gonna be against this housing over there, the male housing, so I don't really need to hold it from the other side, and this is gonna be perfect. And they fit perfectly in this hole too. So now I'm gonna make a few of those and gonna start installing them. Alright, so I removed my grill over here so I can start installing the lights. I'm just gonna install them right here, right? One is gonna go there, of course. Now the wire I can hide over here. This is secured. This is not gonna get in the way of anything. So the wiring is gonna be low enough. But I need to extend these wires. These two wires. Where is your second wire? Okay, these two wires. I need to actually extend them. I still not sure where I'm gonna tie in this into, but these two wires, this one and this one, I need to extend them. But these two wires, this one and this one, this is for the halo light, the white light out, the ringer light. I'm actually gonna work on that now and extending them. Okay, so I extended these cables. I have two longer cables over here now. I can bring it over there. Now I'm gonna install the lights. So now I'm just gonna spend some time, try to get them installed, and then we're gonna be working on wiring it, organizing all the wiring here. So let's do that. All right, so the lights are installed on both sides. I hope I didn't mix them up, because I think my plan was one to be the right side, one the left side, but hopefully I did it the right way. So now I'm gonna work on all this wiring. I'm gonna hide it somewhere secured over here. This wire I need to extend. These two wires I'm gonna cut shorter, so this is gonna be hidden somewhere here, and I'm gonna bring a single quad 4 conductor cable somewhere over here, so that's where it's gonna be my connection. So, and I'm losing the daylight, the sun is getting down, it's getting colder. So let me finish up on the wiring, and we'll take it from there. Alright guys, so all the splices are done. I actually put silicone around this unit, the Bluetooth unit. I also have my disconnect over here in case I need to remove the bumper. I don't need to undo all the wiring over there. I can disconnect it over here. So now just gonna work on securing the wires, hide it somewhere over here. I can close this up. I have my wire over here. I actually run a 3 conductor because the ground is gonna be shared. So the ground, the negative is gonna go to the negative terminal, and then the 2 switches gonna go somewhere here or somewhere else. I still gotta figure that out. Alright, so now I'm gonna finish up by connecting the black cable, which is my shared ground for everything, to the ground bus over there. Now now the white cable is gonna go along with all my amber lights. So as soon as truck is on, the amber lights is on, this is gonna trigger and turn on the halo ring. And the last one, the blue cable, is gonna get tied into my last spot over here. So that's where I turn on my middle lights over there, which has some cool animations. Alright, I made my temporary connection over here because I'm gonna be redoing my old wiring over here, a lot of it. Like I said, I'm gonna remove those lights. Just gonna have one set of lights. So now let's power up the truck, and I'm gonna see if it's even working or not. I may wait for a dark so you can see better. Alright guys, so let's see. I'm gonna turn on the halo lights on. Let's see how they're gonna look. I don't know how much is gonna show now with the sun shining directly in. Might wait until the end of the day. And look at that, not bad, actually not bad. That looks pretty good. I don't know how much of a light output is gonna be in the dark, but this is more like for cosmetic use. Because for the main light I have all kinds of different lights for the main lights. This is more for cosmetic look, but I think it looks pretty good guys. But the ones for inside, the devil lights, I'm definitely gonna test those when it gets a little bit dark, because now you cannot see them at all.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so the sun is setting down, so now I think it's a perfect time to test my new silly lights, so let me start at the truck and we're gonna test the lights. I'm gonna change some of this stuff around, gonna move some stuff around, but right now my halo lights are over here and the devil lights are right here, which I still gotta get the label for it. But let's try with the halo lights, and they're on and they look pretty good, I think. I actually like it. I mean, I know they're not gonna be putting a lot of light output. I don't think they will. It's more like for cosmetic use, but looks pretty cool. I kind of like it. Gives a nice look to it. What you guys think? So now let me turn those off and let me turn on the devil lights. So there you go guys, it's working. They're on. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I think maybe you might say it's a little bit silly, but like I said, since winter I got nothing to do, so I thought that was a pretty cool idea to do. So the one I got, it comes with an app, so I can choose lots of different options over there. So let me connect it. First of all, to connect it, you have to enable the hotspot on your phone. Make sure it's on a 2G, and then you can connect over here. So let me go through the settings real quick. So I'm gonna go to mobile hotspot. I'm gonna press enable. Okay. Now this is the settings you have to have. This is the name and a password, and it has to be on 2G. So now I can go back to the app. Let's see if it's gonna pick it up. Right there I see the green light. So now when I go there to the light, it's gonna load up. As you can see, this is all the options for the different kind of eyes you can have. I kind of like the red one, but you can, I don't know, switch to this one. Then you press send, and any moment now it should update it. As you can see, it stopped playing the, you see, and now they updated that one. That one is pretty, actually even cooler. That one is actually pretty cool even. Wow. And there is a lot of options here. You can have all kinds of emojis, all kind of pets, popular, not too sure, all kind of pirates and stuff, pet. Can put a bunny there, I guess, and you can add your own stuff. That's pretty cool. But I kind of like that one now, so I may even kind of keep that one. There you go, guys. This is done and it's working. I don't know how long this light's gonna last, but like I said, they were only $30, and yeah, I think it came out alright. So let me know, guys, what you think about this silly upgrade. And of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated in the comments whether these lights gonna die within a week, or they gonna last longer, or if sometimes in the future I just remove them. But there you go, guys. I hope you guys gonna enjoy this video as well.